You can also listen to us on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/theclockcleaners.
Hello and welcome to the Clock Cleaners Podcast. I'm Matt.
And I'm Keith.
And today we'll be doing our Summerslam predictions.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've done one of these, so
Yeah,
I forgot
I know,
how to
right?
open.
Been over, a little over a month.
Yeah. Damn.
Great Balls of Fire was July 9th.
Yes, but that also wasn't the last pay-per-view.
That is right.
Battleground. Which was about a month ago.
Yeah. Sorry, I just forgot about that whole pay-per-view.
That's all good.
It's not a surprise. It was not very good.
It's true.
So I think this is going to be one of the closest pay-per-views with NXT Takeover, because I feel like Takeover is always...
You mean quality?
Yeah.
Well, this one, this Takeover is not going to be great.
I don't know. I mean, I had low expectations, but then I really looked at the card, and I said it's a really solid card.
I still don't have faith in Bobby Roode putting on a good match.
No? I mean,
his match with his match with what the hell's his name? Angry Asian man.
Hideo.
Tommy, yeah. It was good. It
I
was
thought that
better
was
than
his,
I thought it was going to be.
I thought that was his best match
yes,
as
I
champion.
know, but
yeah.
I feel like that's not going to be the case with McIntyre.
They wrestle very different styles.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
One of my favorite matches that McIntyre's had since he's been back was with Oni Lorcan.
That was the best match that's been on NXT in a while.
Mr. Smell My Finger that comes out. Oh man.
Anyway,
yeah.
Let's get a little on course here. But
technically on course, talking about wrestling.
No, I know, but I mean talking about the SummerSlam weekend.
We were.
But yeah, I don't have. I think the best match is going to be Asuka versus Ember Moon.
Yeah, and it's a match we've seen already.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Gargano versus Amos.
Yeah.
La Sombre, you wanted to say.
No, I was not going to say that, but
that was his name in CML.
I still wasn't going to say.
All right.
Anyway, but yeah, that was announced last week, right?
Yes.
I think that is going to get more hype than...
Aleister Black and Hideo should be good.
I guess. I don't know. Those are still two very different people.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Whatever,
I'm not particularly
man.
Looking forward to it as much as
okay.
past Takeover.
Yeah, I know.
Cards.
But there hasn't been a letdown yet.
If you told me that Tyler Bate was having his rematch for the European title on this card, things would be different. Because his matches with, what was his name? Who's the champion now? I can't remember his name.
Oh, my God. Why are you doing this to me? Because I don't remember his name all of a sudden.
Pete Dunne.
There you go.
Yeah. So if that was on the card, we'd be talking a different story. But
yeah, I'm sorry. I mean,
there's been no mention of European stuff in quite some time.
Well, it's weird because they've been doing a lot of indie stuff.
I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to get that out of the way and then have them more
all
so
right.
on TV.
All right, so back on to SummerSlam.
Predictions.
Since this time you went off on a tangent.
All right. Okay, we're going to start with the announced pre-show matches. I'm assuming that it's just going to be the two.
You think? It's a 2-hour pre-show. You think they're just going to have 2 matches?
I guess they could do 3, but I don't know what they would do. Because I don't think they're going to have 3 title matches on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Because
a majority of the matches, I don't know, there's what?
4? There's a few grudge
4
matches.
Right? 4.
Yeah, there's Randy Orton, Rusev, Big Show Cass, Balor Wyatt, and Cena Corbin. Obviously, Cena Corbin won't be. Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt won't be. Randy Orton versus Rusev won't be. The only one that could be is Big Show and Big Cass, but I don't think that they'd have a gimmick match on the pre-show because the whole reason of having this gimmick match is to kind of
promote the toy.
Yeah. So what's the point of having that when you're only going to have a small percentage of your audience watching it?
That is
so that's my thinking on that.
Point.
Anyway, so we're just going to assume that there's the 2 pre-show matches. Sure. The first one is Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go with the newly crowned champion of Tozawa.
You think Tozawa's going to win?
The power of Tozawa.
Yeah, it's fairly obvious. With him winning on Raw, that just means that they wanted to put the title on him, but they didn't want to have a title change at SummerSlam on the pre-show. So it was pretty obvious. So I'm picking Tozawa as well.
I think this is definitely a chance for the WWE to change the 205 landscape a little bit with Tozawa as the champ, and Neville can kind of just run through the rest of the roster trying to get back up to.
Yeah, he could be a B
champion.
storyline that's actually more compelling.
Yeah. Right, he can be the Aries, basically.
Yeah.
And I think Neville understands his role a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, he's also a much more of a veteran presence than some people. Because even though Aries had been wrestling longer, Neville's more attuned to the WWE style.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. So up next we have the New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship.
I mean, I've been really impressed with the Usos' work as of late, and I think that they have definitely stepped up their game since their feud with Alpha when they won the titles.
Yeah, they were kind of still weak back then.
So, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with the New Day.
I'm gonna agree.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, as soon as the New Day finally got the titles, they're not gonna be dropping them anytime soon.
Yeah.
Having them have good matches with the Usos for a while is good for both of them. But I think that the New Day is too big of a powerhouse to drop the titles this quickly. Kind of just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And it's on the pre-show.
That is true, too. That's Matt's go-to.
It's my best argument, and it seems to work out most of the time.
And the only thing I have to cling to is when the club won the titles and the Rumble, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
So up next, we don't know the order, obviously, the match is going to be. So this is kind of a speculative order. Up first, we're thinking that possibly the show could open with Big Cass versus the Big Show.
Yeah.
With Enzo hanging over in the shark cage.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think's going to win?
The audience, if they leave Enzo Amore up in the shark cage the whole night. No. There's no point in the Big Show winning this, so Big Cass has to win this.
Big Show's just around now for putting people over.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, I could see him and Enzo
teaming
being
up.
Just for the simple fact of it gives Big Show something to do, and Enzo's not by himself.
That's true, but they could have a completely different direction for him as well.
Right. Yeah.
So anything's possible.
Yeah.
So up next we got Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship.
Whoa, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship?
Wow, no. Women's Championship.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get a cash in.
It seems inevitable.
Yes. I mean, unless she just holds on to it for a while, that's also possible.
It's true, but I don't think so.
No. But I want to say Natalya, but I feel like they changed the belt for Naomi and they did all these other things, and we really haven't seen Naomi have a big feud. Mm-hmm. But what are you thinking?
I think that Naomi wins. Natalya attacks her after the match,
and then Carmella.
And then Carmella comes in and cashes in.
Kamala. Yeah. Because I feel like they kind of gave the number one contendership to Natalya just because she's been a veteran and around and kind of done everything for the company.
Yeah, well, I think also it's more of them trying to get more exposure for. They don't want it to be the Becky and Charlotte show.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Naomi, I'll have to pick her.
Okay. So far, no differences.
Do you think
Biggie
that Carmella will be successful if she does cash in?
Yes. There's no way they're going to have both be unsuccessful.
Yeah.
All right.
Who knows how long it'll be before we see Charlotte again. With everything,
Well, yeah, but that's completely unrelated, though.
No, I know. Yeah, she hasn't been on TV recently, anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, she was on last week.
Oh, yeah.
She fought Lana.
That's right.
All right. So up next is the highly anticipated.
Your favorite match.
Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. It's going to be the demon Finn Balor. As if that matters.
I don't see any way, shape, or form that Bray Wyatt picks up the win here.
Yep.
So, Mr. Balor.
Finn Balor is going to win. The only thing I have a problem with is the fact that it's going to be a competitive match, despite the fact that Bray sucks.
Is that your honest opinion?
That's my honest opinion.
Okay.
And I'm sticking to it.
All right.
All right, so up next we have Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship.
With special guest referee Shane McMahon.
McMahon.
Yes. I don't see Styles dropping the title.
No.
And I see Owens and McMahon having
A feud?
continued feud, I guess. Not really continued, but the start of a...
Yeah, well, because they kind of started this kind of like referencing Styles and Shane from WrestleMania.
Right.
But at the same time, Owens has been doing the same thing that AJ has, but he's been doing it unintentionally, which kind of feels like it's going to lead into Shane getting mad at Owens.
Right, and just hitting him. Yeah.
And then that'll start.
He's going to just provoke him. I think that's going to be
it. So it could be that Owens has the title taken away from him because Shane did something, like a fast count or something like that. So that's definitely possible, and that'll lead moving forward to a feud between the two of them, leaving AJ to feud with someone else.
Right.
Because that has to be what happens next.
Yeah.
Because AJ and Owens have been going at it for such a long time. All right, so up next we have probably one of the best matches on the card, or at least hopefully so.
I can't see it not being.
Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Dean and Seth Rollins?
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
He took his last name?
Shut up. Who do you have?
I have Dean and Seth Rollins.
Oh, you do?
Dean Rollins and Seth Rollins.
Okay.
I want you to write that.
Shut up. All right, I agree. I think that the idea of having a partial Shield reunion kind of is too tempting for the WWE not to jump on.
I mean, I don't know. I've always had this, not thing, but I've always enjoyed when they've put two main eventers together, like when Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold held the belts, Austin and Triple H. Yeah.
Well, we had talked about this actually not too long ago, where they just don't do that very much anymore.
Yeah.
So I think that if having that as a regular not occurrence, but like a regular theme for like the next month or so,
and then,
or whatever.
like you said, Survivor Series will come and
they could have Roman team up with whoever they're feuding with or whatever, and then it'll be a full out Shield reunion.
Yes.
All right, so up next we have John Cena versus Baron Corbin.
All right, I got a question for you.
Sure.
How many matches in a row has it been that Cena's lost at SummerSlam?
At least 2.
Yeah?
He lost to AJ. No, he beat AJ last year.
No, he lost to AJ.
He did?
Yeah. He beat him at...
The Rumble.
No. He beat him at their match at... It wasn't Backlash.
It was Battleground.
Battleground.
Yeah.
No. Battleground.
He lost at Money in the Bank. He won with the tag team at Battleground.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was
and then
Money
he
in the
lost.
Bank. Yes, at SummerSlam.
He lost at SummerSlam because we assumed that he was going to win because that was the end of the feud.
Yeah.
All right. So that's... He lost...
And then he lost to Les.
Oh, he lost at least 3.
Yeah.
Because he lost to Rollins. He lost the U.S. title.
And he lost to Lesnar the year before that, right? And then
2013, I don't know what he did. 2013 may have been that ladder match for the WWE title that I think he did win.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that in 2013 he did win. No. Hold on. I think it was either 2013 or 2012 he lost to Daniel Bryan.
Oh.
That was the year that Randy Orton cashed in the Money in the Bank on Daniel Bryan.
I gotcha. This is my only thing. I mean, is this going to be a trend that continues?
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's interesting.
Or...
Because the normal thought would be that he would just get destroyed. Baron Corbin would get destroyed by Cena.
Yep. Defeated John Cena. There you go. All right, I'm picking Corbin for this.
That's a good point.
Not even just the fact of that, just the fact that I feel like unless he's really in the doghouse, he doesn't deserve to have.
He lost the year before that too, but it was in a triple threat match. Oh, no. I remember this.
All right, so who are you picking?
I'm going to go with Cena.
Okay.
I know it sounds stupid now, And
Fine,
then
he's
this
gotta
one he
break
lost too. Jesus. Wow.
got-
He's lost like
5,
6 in a row. He's due for a win.
All right.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people are going to pick up on that.
I think it's been probably mentioned.
We'll see. Still going with John Cena.
Yeah.
Can never doubt Big Match John, despite the fact it's not a big match.
John.
So I'm probably wrong, but I don't care.
That's right.
It
You've been
doesn't
wrong
matter.
before.
It's true. All right, so up next is Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. I said it correctly this time.
It's not the SmackDown
Nah.
Tag Team Championship. The only, I mean, I want to say Sasha's gonna pick up the title here,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like Alexa drops the title, she gets lost in the shuffle.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. No.
Who's she gonna feud with? Unless they do the Nia,
Probably.
because
Well, I'm thinking if Sasha does win, Emma's next after a short feud for Alexa trying to get the title back.
yeah.
That would make more sense. And then Alexa goes after, or has a feud with Nia over the fact that Nia never actually got her title shot.
That's true.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, yeah, I'll pick Sasha.
So when I was thinking about this, like I guess earlier today, I think it was. And at first I wanted to pick Sasha, and then I was thinking, like, well, there's going to be a lot of title changes because I was just assuming some titles would change.
Right.
But now I don't think there's going to be that many title changes. So this might be one of the few.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of want to go with Alexa Bliss.
All right.
So I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss. This is my gut.
And then it goes over to the Nia. I feel like Alexa and Nia are going to feud one way or another in the near future.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's the next move regardless.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But yeah. Up next, we have Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's just kind of, we've both had the same kind of thoughts on this, that Jinder may get lost if he doesn't have the title.
Absolutely. I don't know. I think I think they're stuck between a rock and a hard place with this one. They kind of booked themselves into a corner.
Well, I mean, this is why the Corbin cash-in would have made so much more sense.
Yeah, because it takes the pressure off of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, yeah, well, we can't really control that.
Yeah, I mean, even if, say, they were having a match that it was bad, you just send Corbin out there and say, hey, go cash in.
Yep. And then that gives the Universal title match more time.
Right.
But they can't do that.
Yeah, they've kind of backed themselves into a little bit of a corner.
So I'm not even talking so much about the match itself, but I think that they completely erase whatever they did with the whole India thing if Mahal loses. And then with Shinsuke, they built him up so much, or they talk so much about him,
that him losing,
and he just falls flat to a lame duck champion.
I mean, unless they kind of build it around the same way Orton did. You can't beat him because of the Singh brothers.
I guess, but I still
Maybe they'll bring the Great Khali back again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't like this to begin with. I think that Cena versus Jinder would have been a better way to go.
Yeah, but
just off of the fact that it's a lot safer to have Jinder win by cheating with Cena.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, at least.
Yeah.
So.
Man, it's a tough one.
Yeah. I don't like it, but I'm going to go with Jinder.
Okay. That's fair. But since I got to be different, I'll go Shinsuke.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't...
It's just dumb.
Unless, I mean, could we get Jinder and AJ, maybe?
Moving forward?
Yeah.
That's definitely possible. No. Because AJ has the U.S. title.
Yeah, so? I guess you don't really have champions drop down and go, all right, I'm going to go for this belt then.
Not unless it's story-based, like with Cena and Rollins.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't happen here, I guess there's a possibility it happens down the line.
Yeah, well,
Shinsuke
AJ is
gained-
bound to drop that title eventually.
Yeah, no. I meant about Shinsuke winning the title.
Oh, yeah,
because I
he'll
think
win it
it's.
eventually.
I would still assume that WrestleMania the plan is for Shinsuke and AJ.
Yeah, but that's
It could just be a grudge match too.
well, yeah, but that's still
I know.
7-8 months away.
But
so.
I mean, Jinder's held the belt since what? Money in the Bank? Or was it before that?
Backlash.
Backlash. Okay, yeah. So he's had it for a couple months.
Yeah. I'm not saying that his time isn't up. I just don't see what they do booking wise.
No, but I don't know how they're gonna go about it. If they're gonna keep short reigns or longer reigns, All right. Well, whatever.
The only reign that we're sure of is Roman.
Yes, that's true. Shut up and go on.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, you did.
So up next we got Randy Orton versus Rusev.
Rusev. Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rusev.
You think they're trying to build him up?
Absolutely.
All right.
Again, I don't see the point in Randy really winning
Going over here?
Yeah.
I don't know. At the same time, it's hard to believe Randy Orton loses
Losing.
2 feuds in a row, or 2 big matches in a row, or big matches in a row.
Yeah.
But I also agree.
Technically,
that-
we lost 3 in a row.
yeah, I believe that Rusev makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
So I'll agree with Rusev winning,
I
and
don't know.
this way he can go on to challenge somebody.
they've been weird with the way Rusev has been booked because he was booked strong and then he was booked weak and then he was strong.
They've really been booked
Not weak, but he was with the. What the hell is that group called again?
The World
League of
Nations.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So now we're doing the most difficult one. The Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Championship between Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. And if Brock Lesnar loses his title, him and Paul Heyman will be leaving the WWE.
Yeah, and you can pretty much make a case for any of these guys winning the title.
It's true.
And not winning the title.
Well, yeah. Because you know that Lesnar is probably going to have a UFC fight at some point. And just because they leave doesn't mean they can't come back.
Right.
Because everyone talking about the fact that he's supposed to be at SummerSlam, not SummerSlam, at WrestleMania next year.
And I think he's supposed to be on Raw the week after and No Mercy. And
Yeah, so he's booked for a lot of appearances.
that
But
doesn't mean anything.
it doesn't mean anything, and I don't know, because it feels like they're saying, okay, there's no way that Lesnar's going to lose,
Right.
but at the same time, it's hard to believe them.
And then you got to think moving forward, is this going to be I don't know. I feel like if they put the belt, if Strowman or Lesnar were victorious here, it'd be hard to take the belt off them.
It's true.
To give it to somebody else besides Reigns.
Mhm.
Which I feel like if Joe was to win it, you could have somebody like Finn Balor or someone like that take the belt
Well,
off of him.
absolutely.
Yeah.
because he's the least.
Right.
He's the smallest of the 4.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, this one's kind of rough.
I'm going to go with Joe.
You're going with Joe?
Yep.
I'm actually going to go with Lesnar.
Okay.
I feel like that just they're gonna go with the safe decision.
I mean, I agree. I think that's the
'Cause
safest bet.
Yeah.
But if it was me personally, I would go with Joe.
Oh no, I don't think.
Strowman would have been good too.
I don't think Brock Lesnar should win.
No. Yeah.
This is predictions of what they will do.
Right.
So I don't think there's any way that. Well, I think that they're gonna go with the safe decision and keep the belt on.
That's true.
Keep the belt on.
Yes.
Lesnar.
So this has been our SummerSlam predictions. Don't forget that we are giving away a free Slam crate. If you check out our videos, you can enter to win.
Yeah, all you got to do is subscribe to our channel and say that you want to participate.
That's it.
All right. If you liked what you saw here, please like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.